Airplane ditches, Hamas ceasefires, presidential inaugurations. It's a big news week and the comic industry is no exception. Marvel's Spider-Man meeting Barack Obama media blitz made national news, while the death of Batman rocked comic fandom. The fans spoke out on the character of their content. What in the world is everybody here waiting for? You wouldn't want the Obama Spider-Man, would you?
Of course!
You have a big Barack Obama collection, is that right? You're the first in line today to get the Barack Obama Amazing Spider-Man comic.
Yes, I am. I got newspapers, various magazines, various books and stuff like that.
And what is it that makes you want to collect it?
Well, it's something historical, you know. It's something that I never would have thought that I would have seen in my lifetime because, see, I'm 73 years old. And I had never had the idea that I would see something like that. And no telling, there may never be a chance where another Afro-American will be a president again, you know. So this is historic.
Now, are you saving this for value, or are you saving this because of the historical importance of it?
More so the historical thing. See, if anything happens to me, I have a son and a daughter, then I'll leave it to them, and then they're going to do what they want to do with it. But as of now, it's a historical thing.
Clarence, the book should be here any minute. I see you're also picking up the presidential material, Barack Obama, and you're getting the flip book because you've already picked up the comics. Is that right?
Correct.
All right. Are you looking forward to Inauguration Day?
I sure am.
Are you going down?
No. I'm just going to tape them. So I'm taping everything, too.
Going to put that in the box as well?
No, that won't go in the box. They just stay in the thing there so we can refer back to it periodically.
Excellent. See his vision for the country.
Right.
Thank you, Clarence.
Okay, and thank you very much.
Alex, what do you have to say about the Amazing Spider-Man 583?
I didn't know there was anything with Barack Obama in there. I feel like I'm out of the loop.
I'm still boycotting Amazing Spider-Man no matter what.
Really? You don't want a copy of...
No, thank you. I can't stand Amazing Spider-Man ever since they ruined it. Obama's not worth it.
Okay. Thanks, G. What are you looking most forward to reading?
DMZ.
DMZ? Why do you like DMZ?
Because it's a political comic book.
Cool.
Yeah. It's one of my favorites. Takes place in the future Manhattan, isolated from everybody.
Oh, gotta get the phone. They're calling about Amazing Spider-Man 583. Kevin?
Yes?
You got one of the copies of Amazing Spider-Man.
I did.
Now, this cover is the Peter Parker. It's the John Romita Sr. cover.
It's a great cover.
With Peter Parker and the Cougars, apparently.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know by looking at it. It's got
He's
Obama.
right, a little older, isn't he? Nice.
If you missed your copy, don't panic. A second printing arrives today, Wednesday, January 21st. And a third printing will be in the stores Wednesday, January 28th. If you'd like to have your picture taken with Spider-Man, stop by the Times Square Toys R Us, where he'll be there on weekends throughout the month of January. If you'd like to have your picture taken with Barack Obama, I suggest you stop by Madame Tussauds, where Bush 43 was replaced by Obama 44. If you're in the Times Square area, make sure you check out Broadway's musical cartoons. The long-running Lion King has been going for over 10 years and is joined by Disney's Mary Poppins playing at the beautifully refurbished Amsterdam Theater. Mary Poppins was preceded by The Little Mermaid. But Disney does not have a complete monopoly over Broadway musicals. Recently, DreamWorks opened Shrek. Stop by their websites to find the musical that's right for you. From the merry to the mournful. As Warner Brothers prepares to re-release The Dark Knight into IMAX theaters January 23rd, DC reveals the final fate of the Caped Crusader. Kendra, you just are picking up the books. You got the last copy of the first print of Amazing Spider-Man 583 with Obama. You psyched?
Yes, I am.
You looking forward to reading it?
Yes, I am.
And what else do you have here that you're looking forward to?
Batman, which is kind of making me sad. I just started reading Detective Comics, actually.
The Catwoman Hush?
Yeah.
Boy,
yes.
is that good.
It's really good. I started reading all the Dini stuff a few days ago. So now I'm going to start buying it regularly.
Paul Dini's done a great job on Detective.
Yeah, he has.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, Andy, it's January 14th. What's your fave today?
Final Crisis 6.
What do you think is going to happen there?
I don't know. Morrison's a crazy man. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Hey Kojo,
Yes, sir.
what are you looking forward to reading this week?
This week, Final Crisis.
What do you suppose is going to happen in there?
They're gonna disgrace Batman like they've been doing the entire year. You know.
You happy about it?
Not at all, Grant Morrison. You suck. You know?
All right. Thanks, Kojo.
No problem. Have a good day.
But really, tell us how you really feel.
Yeah. I was putting it mildly. How about that?
Rodney, what book are you looking forward the most to reading this week?
Final Crisis 6.
Why?
Because it's got the dark side. See what happens with Batman.
And of course, Final Crisis.
And what do you think they're going to do?
I have no idea. It seems to have gone on for like 3 years. So I'd like to know what happened to Batman at some point.
All right. We'll see on the last page.
Oh God.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you.
What are you looking forward to today? Today is January 14th. What are you looking forward to today?
Final Crisis.
The final fate of Batman?
Yep, and contrary to what people say, it is not hard to understand or confusing at all. It's very straightforward. If people would just take the time to go back and read it, actually read it, and look at it and think about it, rather than try to let the entertainment tell them what it is, I think they would have a different experience than they seem to be having.
It's a very dense comic. It's not like Incredible Hulk where he's just smashing things.
Yeah, I mean, it's very dense, but it's very straightforward. I recently went back and reread all the issues right in a row and understood completely everything. I mean, I didn't have one question.
DC is sold out of Final Crisis number 6, and a second printing will arrive on January 28th, along with the final issue, Final Crisis number 7. After that, we have Whatever Happened to the Caped Crusader by Neil Gaiman and artist Andy Kubert, which studies Batman's life, death, and afterlife. Perhaps we'll see him again on Blackest Night. Or he may join The Walking Dead, one of the most macabre monthly comics on the stands today. Dwight, you got a big pile of books there. Which one are you looking forward the most to reading?
Definitely looking forward to catching up on The Walking Dead.
What is it like about Walking Dead?
The artwork, everything, the drama, how they dying, everything. I loved it. I love the stories. I love how the violence and the zombies never stop. It just keeps coming.
Thanks, Dwight. Chris, what is it about The Walking Dead that you love so much?
Just the endless possibilities, and the thing is, you never know what's right around the corner. And it could be the end, so you better live your life good right here and right now. So that's how I like it.
Breaks your heart, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit, but it's like reality. It is reality. It's life. That's what happens.
Thanks, Chris.
You're welcome.
So, Ken, you just read the latest issue of Walking Dead?
Yeah, Walking Dead delivers every single month. It was amazing. It was brutal. It was emotional, and right now it's probably the best monthly comic out there in terms of what it delivers.
And because Kirkman has decided to, has made the commitment to actually bring it out on a monthly basis, he's part of Image, it's coming out regularly.
Well, that's the best, I mean, back in the early days of comics, the fact that you got them every month, on time, all the time, with great stories and art that you could count on to deliver, when Kirby and Ditko during the Marvel days, et cetera, were delivering that kind of stuff. I mean, that's what makes great comics.